few minutes well spent.
So Beth, I understand your subject today is luxury sport coupes.
And sports cars.
For some car companies, those names seem almost interchangeable these days.
At least the cars aren't interchangeable. We have 3 of them, 2 from GM and 1 from Chrysler. First, from GM, a Cadillac that used to go by the name of Callisto. Now its name is officially Allante. The Allante could be called a luxury sports car, too, since it will be a 2-seat convertible. Like a Mercedes-Benz SL, it will have a removable hardtop and a folding soft top. Also like Mercedes, it'll have a high price tag, $50,000. Now, the Allante will be built on what Cadillac calls the world's longest assembly line. It begins in Italy and ends in Detroit. Now, that's because Allante bodies will be built by their Italian designer Pininfarina. Then they'll be flown to the U.S., where they'll meet up with their Eldorado-based front-drive running gear. The Allante's engine will be a high-performance version of Cadillac's 4.1-liter V8. It'll be mounted sideways and may make as much as 200 horsepower. The Allante will debut late this year as an '87 model. And 6 months to a year after that, we'll be seeing another GM 2-seater, this one from Buick. It's supposed to be called the Reatta, though some Buick insiders are referring to it as the Questor. It'll be based on GM E-body mechanicals, in this case a shortened Riviera floor pan. Unlike the Allante, the Reatta won't be a convertible and won't have an Italian-designed body. But then it won't be as expensive either, though you'll still have to have a hefty bank account to own one. Price will be $25,000 to $30,000. For that, you do get a suspension developed in part by race car chassis designers in England. Power for the Reatta will most likely come from a 3.8-liter turbo V6, which should make at least 180 horses. The engine will be bolted to that 5-speed German-designed transaxle that we've been waiting for in GM's front-drive cars. Now, both cars will be low production models. There'll be only 7,000 Allantes and 10,000 Reattas. Their higher prices will make for high profit margins, but also at a higher risk for GM's image. But we have one more car that's not quite so risky. It's the Chrysler J-body, a 4-seat coupe designed to compete with Monte Carlos and Thunderbirds. The J-body will be sold as both a Chrysler and a Dodge, but no names as yet. The big news here is the J-body is designed to be built easily as a convertible. And a convertible version will be introduced after this hardtop, which is the only prototype we've seen so far. As you'd expect, the J-body is front drive, and the main power plant will probably be a 2.2 turbo. Though there are rumors of a 3.2-liter V6 under development at Chrysler, but it probably won't be out in time. Either way, we'll have to wait till early this fall to find out more.
Well, a Chrysler-made front-drive V6. That's good to hear. Thanks, Beth. Now, that